What's up YouTube, it's your boy Nash here. Welcome back to the channel, and today's video is gonna be interesting because all of these pieces of WWE news is all coming from Pro Wrestling Sheet. Shoutouts to obviously to Ryan Statton from Pro Wrestling Sheet for I guess some of these articles. But one of them that I want to talk about mostly is the fact that I cannot pronounce his name. Something Kanter. If you guys don't know Kanter, he is number 11 in the Boston Celtics, the NBA star. I don't know I don't know how to pronounce his name, but we're gonna actually kick it off with that. So NBA star Ernst Kanter claims to have, quote, offers from WWE, and apparently he wants to compete in the ring after his career in the NBA is over. So, shoutouts to Daniel Trainer, who he was the one who posted this article. Kanter is still part of the NBA, but once that's over, the Star Center says he plans on transitioning into wrestling, and he's apparently already gotten an offer on the table from WWE. Kanter, currently a member of the Boston Celtics, revealed his plans for when his basketball days are done while speaking with NBA reporters. Shams Charania. I just butchered that name, so I do apologize. He says, quote, "I'm definitely becoming a WWE wrestler. I actually already have the offers from WWE," he said. And he also says, quote, "I'm like, dude, I need to finish my basketball career first. After my career, I'm definitely becoming one." The WWE and Kanter are not unfamiliar with one another. In September of last year, he pinned R-Truth to capture the 24/7 title at Madison Square Garden. After winning, he unzipped his hoodie in true heel fashion to reveal a Boston Celtics jersey underneath. Eames, I think, I don't know. Has played 9 seasons in the NBA, amassed over 7,000 points, and grabbed over 4,800 rebounds. Sound off in the comment. Okay. Sound off in the comments below and tell us if you'd want to see him in WWE. Okay, so that was just like a side thing. Okay, so my thoughts on it. I think I'm not so sure if that would be wise for him because, yeah, this is Kanter we're talking. I have heard about him a little bit. I believe he has been playing with the Celtics for about that long. I'm not entirely sure, but to be honest though, if he does transition into WWE, odds are, again, we all know, odds are he'll probably end up starting in possibly NXT, which is a high possibility considering the fact that there's been a lot of talent who have started their careers inside the Performance Center in Orlando and then transitioned into NXT. Stayed there for a few years, win a championship here and there, and then transition into the main roster, so either Raw or SmackDown, and just do their own thing from there. But for Kanter to want to be in WWE, I think it's cool. But at the same time, we all know R-Truth is going to be watching. We all know R-Truth is going to be watching out for Kanter. So who knows? Who knows what will happen? Honestly, though, I just really don't know. But if there's one person, if he does transition into WWE and he goes to NXT, if there was one person who I want to see him face, hands down, it has to be Adam Cole. It has to be someone like possibly Adam Cole, or maybe even Karrion Kross, which honestly wouldn't be so bad because Karrion Kross is a Karrion Kross is a badass. Karrion Kross is one tough bastard. If you guys did not watch him on NXT, I think, what was it, last week? You're missing out. You are missing out. Alright, you guys, now for one of Ryan, yeah, I cannot speak today. For Ryan Statton's article, and I'm going to be talking about the fact that Sami Zayn actually disagrees with WWE's decision to vacate the Intercontinental title. So if you guys remember, this past week, I think in yesterday's video, I think in yesterday's video, I spoke about how WWE has forced vacate the Intercontinental title, which was held by Sami Zayn, and he only held it for maybe a month or two, in which his reign started on the night of the Elimination Chamber back in February, where he gloated Braun Strowman into a 3-on-1 handicap match, and of course, too, we all know Braun Strowman lost the title to Sami Zayn, in typical heel fashion. And then he went on to defend the title at WrestleMania, which was his only title defense, and because of what's been going on in the world with the crush card virus, I'll say, because because I have to say it like that because it's a meme. But yeah, so basically with the ongoing health crisis that's going on, Sami Zayn has refused to attend refused to attend SmackDown events, and now he's being forced to vacate the title, and now a tournament will be held tonight on SmackDown. At the time of recording, at the time of this being recorded, it is actually May 15th, in which supposedly the safer at home order is supposed to be lifted. Especially here in LA. I'm not entirely sure though. I'll be finding out eventually anyway. But it's Friday, May 15th at 2:14 p.m. right now at the time of recording. And the article reads, WWE announced last night that the Intercontinental title has been vacated and a tournament to crown a new champion will take place on SmackDown. But Sami Zayn isn't happy about it. As we previously reported, the reason given for Sami Zayn's title being vacated was that he was unable to compete. Basically he refused. Basically, he refused to compete under the circumstances that we're in now, which this is Sami Zayn we're talking. So I really don't know why Sami Zayn would not want to compete. I mean, I honestly don't know. Sami responded to the announcement Wednesday morning via Twitter, writing, quote, "I disagree with this decision, and no matter what anyone says, I am still undefeated and therefore still the Intercontinental Champion." Again, typical heel. He thinks he's still the champion, but he's nothing. He's not the champion anymore. And if he wants the title back, all he has to do is actually show up to SmackDown. That's all he has to do. Plain and simple. The Icy Towel Tournament is set to begin tonight. Tonight. This was actually posted on Wednesday. This past Wednesday. So again, the tournament will start tonight, and there have been no brackets announced as of yet. Okay, so it's, as I said earlier this week in my last video, which I think was yesterday, if there was any 4 superstars that I would want to see compete in this tournament, given the fact that they are now in a feud with one another, hands down it would have to be Daniel Bryan, Drew Gulak, Cesaro, and Shinsuke Nakamura. I would not also mind seeing Baron Corbin and Elias get involved as well, seeing as the fact that they're in a rivalry as well. Also, too, I think. I mean, maybe we could also see Sheamus and Jeff Hardy, because I know that they've been going at it on social media as well, as far as I know. Who knows? Who knows? Honestly, though, I really don't care who the champion is, who the new champion is, as long as it's not Sami Zayn. I don't like Sami Zayn. I was not a fan of him when he debuted in the main roster, as a full-time competitor. I think it was at the 2016 Royal Rumble, actually, if I remember right, because I know that in 2015, he was introduced to the WWE universe by Bret Hart in Montreal. In Montreal, we saw John Cena defend the United States Championship against Sami Zayn, who made his debut. But for Sami Zayn to debut as a full-time competitor on, at the Royal Rumble, I wasn't a big fan. I honestly was not a big fan. So honestly, though, again, anybody but Sami Zayn. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. Alright, you guys. With that being said, now I'm gonna be talking about a WWE host saying that she would love to work as a manager in WWE. Who is that, you might ask? Well, it's actually none other than the host of WWE Backstage, Renee Young. Yes, Renee Young has stated that she would love to be a manager in WWE. And let's take a look. So shoutouts to Daniel Trainer for this article. This was posted yesterday. Renee Young has done just about all there is to do in WWE and now reveals there is one more role in the company she'd love to try out, managing. During an interview with Outkick the Coverage, the host of WWE Backstage was asked if she would ever want to work as a manager. She said, quote, I would love to do that. It's something that I've always kind of wanted to dabble in. As far as who she'd like to be paired with, Young confessed she already has an idea in her head. She says, quote, one person who I thought for a second, I was like, oh, should we pitch a thing? Was Elias. And then she also said, I thought it would be really fun to manage Elias as his band manager or something. Outside of managing, Renee joked that she wouldn't be a very good referee or ring announcer. In fact, Vince McMahon apparently tried to get her to ring announce on Tough Enough, but she told him it would be a disaster. Okay, so I can totally understand why she would want to manage Elias, especially at this stage in her in her career in WWE, because of the fact that Renee, as the article said, she's done everything. She's done commentary on Raw. She's done commentary for the Mae Young Classic. She's done commentary for the only women's pay-per-view, for the only one all women's pay-per-view known as Evolution, which I actually did a prediction and a result video on a couple of years ago. She's done, she's hosted, the pay-per-view kickoff show. She's done it all, and now, again, as she said, one thing remains, and that's to be a manager. And honestly, I would not mind seeing her being, being in, managing Elias. I wouldn't mind seeing that, because given the fact that Elias is now a babyface in WWE, I think the last time he was a babyface, it actually backfired. It actually backfired on him, because there were a lot of fans out there who weren't really, what's the word I'm looking for? They weren't really into it. They weren't buying the whole babyface act. So on the night of the Royal Rumble last year, 2019, that was when he went back to being a heel, and it worked for a while. But they turn him back into a babyface, and now the WWE universe is now literally he's now behind Elias. You know, they all now truly want to walk with Elias. Honestly, though, I think the only championship that Elias has ever won was the 24/7 title. I think he's a 2-time champion now, but I wouldn't mind seeing him go after the intercontinental title, given the fact that he has won championship gold in the past. I wouldn't mind seeing that. But you know what? Question of the day: who would you guys want to see Renee Young manage? Let me know in the comments below. And that's gonna do it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, smash the thumbs up button. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you guys don't miss out on any new content that comes your way, whether it's WWE related or even Yu-Gi-Oh related. Make sure you guys make sure you guys subscribe. And be sure to follow me on both of my Twitters and my one Instagram. My links are down in the description. And I know that I did put this on hold, but if you guys have any fan mail that you would like to send me, my address will also be in the description. And on that, this is your boy Nash, signing out.